What's good, Outlaw fam? How's everybody doing today? I'm your host, Louisiana Outlaw.
I'm Georgia Allen.
And, Nicole Asshole Lips Arbor. Yeah, her lips look like assholes here, right? Um, but the truth about racism. I like how the white bitch, right? You know, obviously I'm white, but I like how the white bitch is trying to talk about racism. Yikes.
What kind of fucking loser has to base their worth on how much melanin they were born with? You want to talk about race? Let's do it. This hair is racist against the rest of my face. What?
Um, should I? Should I educate the dumbass Canadian? Yeah, probably didn't pass. Well, I didn't even make it to high school. But I can tell you right now that there's only one race, and that's the human. There's only one race, and that is the human race. However, you're thinking of ethnicity, or however it's pronounced, ethnic groups, which is white, black, Hispanic,
Hello.
Chinese, Japanese, like the list goes on, or Asian. There we go, Asian. But I hate when people call it race or racism. No, it's prejudice. Prejudice.
Welcome to How to End Racism. Just to start this video off, my name isn't actually Becky or Karen, and I can't deny that mayo is fucking delicious straight from the jar.
Yep, that's some basic white bitch shit.
Y'all are missing out. I'm gonna break this shit down and solve it so fast. The word racist is just getting thrown around like confetti at an EDM concert. Why are we near the front? It's in my mouth. It's like the bitches on Twitter with their hashtag MeToo stories because a guy looked at them. He's staring because you're dressed.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. So, I find this quite ironic, right? So, this was uploaded May, whatever, 2018. She made this comment, as you just saw, about the whole Me Too thing. And look what she did to Upchurch. Was it this year? Oh yeah, she did a whole Me Too thing as well, or it might have been last year. Either way, it was somewhere, either this year or last year, somewhere around there, and she did the whole Me Too thing as well. So, being a little hypocrite there, aren't you, Nicole?
Is tucked in your underwear. That's why we're all staring. It's happened to all of us, but doesn't need a hashtag. Saying the word race doesn't make you racist. Saying the word black doesn't make you racist. White, yellow, Latina, Asian.
Well, I hope the fuck not that saying the word race doesn't make me racist because I like fucking racing cars. If I can go fast and race against another person, then hell fucking yeah. Dude for Dale.
Discussions don't make you racist. You have to choose to hate someone based on their race. Misusing words, pure fuckery. If you're a racist, you have no skills. Hey, look at my skin.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a racist actually do this. Like, hey, look at my skin. Like, unless you like you're a skinhead from like somewhere down south, you're not really gonna see who's racist and who's not until some shit pops off. That's when you're gonna see it. But if you just see like you can't tell who's racist and who's not.
I'm better than you. Such a loser. I've said stuff like this before.
I'm so sick of people mad at slavery. It's the past. We weren't there. We didn't do it. But what we can do to fix is, what we can do is fix economic slavery. Focus on the now. So, okay. So, who is being a slave in this modern day and age? Explain that one to me.
And I meant it. I would like to acknowledge that I'm very aware.
Well, we can definitely tell you're not good at Twitter or explaining shit. You probably don't even know what the half of the fucking shit you're talking about. So there's that. Yeah.
That slavery happened. Big L for humanity on that one. It's like, it is a horrific part of history. But
Yes, it is a horrific part of history, but you know what else is also a horrific part of history? Other countries enslaving other countries or other races. America was not the only fucking country, or whatever the fuck you want to call us, to enslave another human being. Other countries have done it. And if you don't believe me, well, you can look into a fucking history book. It'll tell you all about it. Like, I think it's so funny that, like, every other country thinks they're smarter than Americans, yet we actually pay attention to history. But that's neither here nor there.
considering my lack of time machine and common sense, I
Well, yeah, we know you definitely don't have no fucking common sense, because if you did, you wouldn't have made this stupid ass fucking video. Or if you would have made it, you would have worded it a little bit better instead of sounding like a fucking moron.
know that we can't do anything about that. Hurt is justified. Let's take all of that intention and put it into now. Because there's actually things we can do. Socioeconomic slavery is still here. Here's what's going on right now. This horrible shit happened in the past. I didn't do it. I had nothing to do with it. I'm getting blamed for it. I just want to be friends. Fuck you, Becky.
Okay, yeah. You hear that last part. You just want to be friends. Okay. Now watch this.
We don't want your help. And never talk about race again. Ah, those racial slurs. Those are helpful. Oh.
Does this dumb bitch not realize what she's doing right here is making black people look bad? I don't think she understands half the shit she's saying or half the fucking garbage that comes out of her mouth. Because at one point she was demonizing white people, now she's demonizing black people. Make that make sense.
Open dialogue and real friendships are going to be key in ending racism. Yeah. You know who you defend? Your friends. We need more white people at the barbecue, and we need more black people.
What the fuck? What? Where the fuck did that come from? Oh dear fuck, bruh. You have to be the stupidest fucking person I've met. They do invite white people to the barbecue. It's also known as the cookout, which tells me you have not been around a lot of black people if you're gonna say the barbecue. No, we call it the cookout, fam. And I've been to plenty of fucking cookouts. I've had plenty of black people come to my cookouts. Jesus fuck. I don't know what fantasy fucking land you're living in right now. Like, yeah, okay, I get racism does still exist. I'm not going to deny that. But you're looking past all the good to actually see the negative. Right? Instead of doing whatever the fuck you're doing here, bring people together, because the only thing you're doing is contradicting yourself every second you talk.
Cracker Barrel? Should I say Cracker Barrel? Black people are being shot for nothing. Nothing. Look at the stats. More black people are in jail. More black people are committing crime. Well, let me just explain this to you. Because that whole slavery thing, black people didn't have a lot of money. When you're in poverty, you do what you gotta do. And I don't judge anybody for it. White people commit just as many crimes. But we call it politics and Wall Street. Throwing black...
What the fuck does politics have to do with this? Okay, so, Nicole, what you're talking about right now is called rich privilege, not white privilege. There are a lot of rich black men out there who have gotten away with a lot of fucking shit, just as well as white guys. But you know who gets slammed the most? Poor people. White, black, Hispanic. The list goes on. Oh my gosh, she makes my brain hurt. How old is this bitch? What, in her 40s? Something like that? It's fucking sad when the 27-year-old is smarter than a 40-year-old on specific topics. These specific topics. Fucking Christ.
Black men in jail is like a hobby in America. Privatized prisons will do that to you. It's completely fucked up. I'm sure as...
Now you see how she says, in America. In America. She doesn't want to talk about the fucked up crime in her own fucking country. Because I can tell you right now, there are a lot of people in Canada who are racist to natives. And, I know this because I dated a native from Canada. Native American from Canada. Alright? So, with that being said, I've heard a lot of the shit that y'all say out there towards natives. And it is some derogatory ass fucking shit. So, you really don't need to be commenting on somebody else or some other country's race issues when y'all have some of your own. I'm just saying.
marijuana becomes legal across America, they'll release everybody in prison who's in there for it. I'm a thinker. Police are just doing their job. Yes and no. Are there racist police officers? Yeah, I'm sure there are. Follow me on this one? Now, when the image of black people in the media is generally them fighting on World Star or getting arrested on the news, which, by the way, white people, you tricky fuckers, facilitate, you're perpetuating the stereotypes. So when I'm a police officer just trying to get back to my family, I'm seeing black people doing crazy shit every day on the news. My trigger finger might be a little, not saying it's okay.
What? I can tell you've never dealt with a single fucking cop in America. They're not all like that. I've met cops who are really fucking cool with black people, and black people like those cops. You're literally being spoon-fed what the media wants you to see, and not what you actually need to see, right? That is why I hate MSM, mainstream media. It is the thing that has divided this country and other countries.
But I see the reason. Kind of like when a white blonde girl does a cover video of a song she loves, and then thousands of black people comment, "I'm going to kill you." Yeah, it's just like, it's not. Cover video, murder. Not really helping the cause. Imagine the news was covered the same way for white people as black people. This just in, another white kid has raped a girl at school. Don't worry, he'll get off.
When the fuck has that ever happened? What? I don't think I've ever seen anyone get off for rape. At all. There might be like one or two cases floating out there, but it's the minuscule minority of cases, right? But every white male that I've seen that has raped a female or minor has gotten prison time. My sister's real father, who is white, is a convicted child molester, and he served prison time. He went to prison. There are a lot of pedophiles who are white who are in prison. You know what's fucking ironic? Is you see more white pedophiles in prison than what you see black pedophiles in prison. Explain that one to me. I think they should all be in prison. Honestly. But, you know, it is what it is. But here's the thing. The reason why you don't see too many black pedophiles in prison, because there really aren't none, right? You may have, like, the few here and there. But black people aren't weird like that, like some white males are. Or, you say black men aren't weird like that, some, like, white men are. I don't fucking understand it, man.
'Cause he's white. It's facts. Do you know who his father is? 'Cause he'll tell you. So we have this image wrongfully displayed of black people because, hey, just like all blonde white girls aren't ignorant and racist and actually against you, huh? I know that all black people aren't committing crimes and violently fighting with each other and posting it on Instagram for views. World Star, 'cause apparently it's funny.
Okay, so you do realize that the same MSM channels that are portraying these black people in a negative light are the same ones that are saying, oh, well, we should treat black people better. Most of these news stations and shit, mainstream media, usually lean left. I fucking yay. I am a conservative. Republican, whatever the fuck you want to call me, right? I am a conservative. And I've even said the way certain cops treat certain races is fucking wrong. Because it is. But to sit here and, like, say all this shit is because that's the way mainstream media presents itself or presents these black people in a negative light. You literally have to turn off MSM and MSNBC, fucking CNN, Fox, like the list goes on, right? Turn all that shit off and look at actual people who are speaking out against this shit. Not what the news wants you to see, but what you actually need to see. Motor can tell you, right fucking now, I don't watch the news. I never have. Actually, I take that back. I did watch the news when that whole fucking riot was going on in, what was it, Ferguson? Somewhere's around there. But
Yeah.
most of the time, I don't watch the news because I don't like the fucking news. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. The news is only there to conquer and divide. And, well, guess what? They're doing a fucking great-ass fucking job of that.
To watch fatherless kids act out. Black people are violent and crazy and only care about strippers and money guns and... You sound jealous. Well, it's not that long ago that white people were taking selfies with swinging bodies on trees, so...
What? When the fuck has this happened? Last time I checked, they did not have cell phones in, what, the 1700s? 1800s, somewhere around there?
Yeah.
I think this bitch is going cuckoo. I think she is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But that's Canadians for you. Well, some Canadians. I can't blame all Canadian females because I have met some sweet ones, but it's bitches like this, right? It's bitches like this, my ex, well, actually, both my exes, because I dated 2 females from Canada, and they were both batshit crazy.
Guess we've all fucked up. My dancing is unseasoned. You know damn well if I added more seasoning, you'd say I'm appropriating shit. Pick a side! Appropriation isn't doing a dance or wearing an outfit from another culture. It'd be appropriation if I pretended I made it up. Misusing words. Most of us are watching this on a device made by a white dude, so maybe it's time we share. Basketball. Also invented by a white man. I'm sorry, that was petty. I don't care if you're Wakanda forever or Wisconsin forever. It is time to come together. That is literally the only answer. Let's address the fun term white woman tears.
Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Go ahead and back this up some.
Device made by a white dude, so maybe it's time we share. Basketball. Also invented by a white man.
Okay, so that. Now listen to what she's about to say.
I'm sorry, that was petty. I don't care if you're Wakanda forever or Wisconsin forever. It is time to come together. That is literally the only answer. Let's address the fun term white woman tears. What?
Passive-aggressive racism. Damn, Nicole, you have some fucking issues. You bring up the fact that basketball was invented by a white man, but then didn't you say we need to come together? Make up your mind. Do you want to be a petty-ass fucking bitch, or do you want us to come together? Because you ain't making no sense right now.
That's the concept that white women cry and then black people get in trouble for it. What? I haven't experienced that. I don't really know what that's about, but I will say this. Behind every stereotype is truth. Black girls, you are not the most subtle people on earth, and that's okay. Love it. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Love it. We gotta understand that people from different cultures grow up
Why the fuck did she just do that?
differently. So what one person sees as passionate speaking, another might see as yelling. Neither's wrong, but it's about getting along. So maybe when we're trying to find middle ground, which I assume is what we all want, you guys can maybe chill a little bit and not call the police on a barbecue. And you guys can maybe not lead with the name calling and use your indoor voice sometimes.
And she is generalizing again, okay? Can you not call the police on the barbecue? Bruh, that's like a handful of fucking people, right? It's a handful of people. And mostly Karens, old-ass white bitty bitches. You don't speak for the majority. And they don't speak for the majority. If a black person wants to have a fucking, like, say a black person moved in next door to me, if they want to have a barbecue, go ahead. I don't care. The only thing I ask is do not get wild. Y'all can have y'all music turned up if y'all want. I don't care, but just don't get wild, don't get super loud. And I would expect them to have the same, or I would hope they'd have the same expectations for me, because I like playing my music loud, right? I'm a loud person. And I like playing my music loud, but I'm not going to play it super loud to where somebody's going to call the cops on me. It swings both ways, right? It goes both ways. I don't know, man. This bitch is crazy. Like, I'm losing my train of thought listening to her. And it is quite sad.
Solutions. Seriously, stop with the stupid shit. A guy's like, what's the opposite of white girl tears everywhere?
Stop with this stupid shit. You might want to take your own advice, Nicole, because this video made no fucking sense.
And I typed this. Thought I was being a smartass, but apparently reversing the identical term is very offensive. Bullshit, fuckery, nonsense, We're being petty AF and creating divide. Aggressive. When I hear someone say, black people don't have morals, they're always cheating. I've never heard of a black guy banging a goat. That's predominantly a white and Greek guy thing. We're being dumb. I've also said I don't want to see another slave movie. And I mean it. Honors to that story, but there's other stories to be told now. So how do we actually end all this? We stop being petty bitches and let everybody try and solve everything. For one, I understand that black Twitter, you fickle fuckers, if properly utilized, could help change laws. That'll get innocent people out of jail. It'll get government programs working. White people have a lot of friends in politics.
This bitch is dumb. Jesus, she's dumb.
Yeah.
There's a lot of black people in politics as well. Believe it or not. A lot more than what you think, Nicole. But again, I wouldn't expect you to know that because you're not even from America. So well, you are from you're from North America, but you're not from the United States. So I wouldn't expect you to understand that.
We gotta be real about shit. When's the last time you saw a black guy get to plead insanity? Aggressive. We have to Voltron.
There's a lot of black guys who pleaded insanity who are literally locked up in a mental ward as we speak. It just goes to show that this dumb bitch does not research what she is spewing.
At the end of the day, racism is not a black versus white problem. It's a right versus wrong. And we gotta give everybody who wants to jump on this side the ability to do so without being judged, called names, or any of the other shit. I'm better than you. Such a loser. Thanks for watching. My name is Nicole Arbor. Yeah.
Did
If
she
you like
just say talk about calling names, but then she's like, such a loser. I hate bitches like this, man. They contradict themselves. Literally, if you pay attention to the fucking video, right? She is literally being passive-aggressive racist. A passive-aggressive racist. Actually, no, she's being subtle about it, right? She'll say one thing to support the black community, and then she'll, hype up the white community and go back to devil's advocate, essentially is what she is. If you were truly equal, for equal rights and everything, white or black, to have the same rights, you'd be like, yo, y'all chill the fuck out, let's go ahead and get along. Stop all this stupid shit. Yo, shake hands, hug, do what you gotta do, and just forget about the past at that point. But no, she's playing on one thing, then playing on another, then playing on another, and she's playing devil's advocate. From what it looks like to me, she's intentionally trying to stir up some fucking drama and get some shit started. Like a lot of people do. Or what? Oh yeah, that's right. She doesn't really have a decent YouTube career, so she's got to use controversial topics to get views. It's interesting. I also wanted to point out something with this video before we log off, right? So, she has 469,000 subscribers, okay? This video has 330,444 views. It only has 9K, or 9,000 dislikes, but it has 19,000 likes. Interesting. That is extremely interesting. And it only has 3,921 comments. How much do y'all want to bet, right? That the people that are subscribed to her, okay? The people that are subscribed to her are only subscribed to see the fucking train wreck of what she actually is. How much y'all want to bet that? Because if those were legitimate subscribers and they did support her, they would comment on her shit. Unless she botted her fucking subscribers. Bought her subscribers. I did that on TikTok. I bought my my followers on an old TikTok. Now I'm doing it the legit way because all the views and stuff I was getting from this shit I was getting on my videos was not fair to actual creators who worked fucking hard. You know, I'm surprised she isn't botting her views as well. Or buying her... Is it botting or buying? I guess it either works. Basically, buying her views. So, you go to a site, pay however much for however many views you want, and it just keeps racking up. It's fucking sad, and honestly is. And then obviously with the whole Upchurch situation, that helped out her subscriber count, because people want to see that train wreck as well. But honestly, Nicole, you need to make up your fucking mind, bruh. Are you like against racism? Are you for it? Because the way it looks, you could not make up your fucking mind in that damn video. And that's coming from a fucking dude that lives in the little fucking South, like fucking Dixieland, right? I'm literally south of the Mason-Dixon line, alright?
So much.
I think that's how you say it, but I'm literally in Confederate country, if you will. And for somebody like me who supports, who likes the Confederate flag and whatnot, I can't really say supports, but I like the Confederate flag and whatnot. That's a lot for me to say. That's bad when I'm more real than what you are. Yep. It's styling of a Confederate flag. No, I was showing because the Confederate flag look to it.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying.
Yeah. But
But,
honestly, Nicole,
that-
you seriously, like, you need to reevaluate everything you've said on here, on your Twitter, possibly Instagram, Facebook, whatever else the fuck you have, TikTok if you have it. Like, you need to seriously sit down and think about what the fuck you've been saying. Because your shit ain't making sense and ain't adding up. Because you can't sit here and be like, oh, white people are bad, and then like start talking about black people almost in a negative light. Like, it doesn't work like that. And see, like I said, I'm the type of person I'm gonna tell you, yo, both of y'all chill the fuck out, right? Look, I understand that you're still pissed off that this happened to your ancestors and everything, but that person has nothing to do with it. Alright? And I would tell this person, essentially, look, I know you had nothing to do with it, but you don't have the right to tell them what they should forget and what they should remember. It's either, look, y'all hug, y'all kiss, y'all do whatever, but, like, just stop the hate. Stop the hate. We have bigger fucking issues right now. And one of those fucking issues is in office right now. You know, several of them in office right now. But we need to work together to make this country a better place. We also need to work together to get some of these stupid ass fucking laws removed. Y'all, there's not much else I can say on the matter. Look, I put out everything I had to say in this video in the best way I can so I don't end up sounding like a fucking dumb fuck like Nicole. But there's nothing else I can say other than that she's a fucking idiot and she's doing this shit just to get fucking clout, views, what have you. And if there's any black people who support her for making this video, y'all seriously need to look through the lines and realize what she's actually doing. She's playing devil's advocate right now. Because she'll talk shit about black people like in a sense like, oh well, that's what other people are saying. But that's how she actually feels. I guarantee you. Having bad weather, so yeah. But I guarantee you that's how she feels, right? Honestly, I don't think I'm going to talk about racism on my channel for the simple fact that it is not my place to be talking about. I'm not even like a big influencer. I'm not even an influencer. I just react to shit I see, and this was some dumb ass fucking shit because she couldn't make up her fucking mind. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but yeah, I really don't. I see through the lines there that she's trying to be passive aggressive racist or racism, whatever you want to call it. On both sides, actually. But yeah, anyways, I love you guys, and I want to thank you for subscribing to me. Go subscribe to him. Uh, I'll plug his channel down in either the comment box or the description box below. Um, or you can just go to my YouTube channel or profile, whatever you want to call it. Click over to channels, and you will actually see his channel tagged or featured. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good Sunday. God bless. I will see y'all whenever the fuck we decide to make a video again, because our hours are just sporadic at this point. Because my doctor's appointments have started picking back up now, so I have to keep a track on that. Although we might have some gaming videos coming soon. I'm also gonna start doing some more PC gaming videos. With games that my computer can actually run, because I do have like an entry level gaming computer, and it's not the best, but yeah, it works. I originally got this computer for editing, but once I realized it could run some games, I was like, fuck yeah. So, anyways, peace.